Okay, this is for my earth signs. Okay, earth signs, this is for you. So you got to stay grounded, get grounded if you're not grounded, earth signs. So we have, like, for earth signs, we might have some earth signs that you need something proven to you, where you don't believe that something can be, something can happen, something is coming, or whatever it may be. And you might feel like somebody got to prove it to you, right? But sometimes when people approach you and give you something that's valuable and they say it's from God, you need to believe it, earth sign. You need to not take it as fake, earth sign. Because it could cost you your very life, earth sign. Here one day, gone the next day, earth sign. To feel like you're going to just do what you want to do and say, well, forget this and forget that. It's just like someone says, that's my car over there. And then you have a earth sign decides, I don't care if it's the person's car. I don't care who car it is. I want that car. Well, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to take the rims. I'm going to do whatever. But then there's repercussions that's going to come your way, where somebody tell you shouldn't have did it, who it belonged to and everything, but you didn't want to hear it. And then the repercussions come. You don't even believe the repercussions is going to come, first of all, because you felt like you can do just that, whatever it is. I'm just using a car for example, or a truck, but it don't have to be that. I'm just trying to use it for an example, the earth sign. Sometimes, earth sign, when things come your way or somebody warn you about something, earth sign, don't take risk. Don't chance it. Don't say, well, I'll just take my chances and things like that. Because it could be your last chance. Get what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with certain places, people, and things, there are no second chances. Okay, this is for my earth sign. Okay. I'm going to try to make this short for my earth sign. So I'm hearing my Taurus sign. So I'm going to start this off with my Taurus universe, since I love to start it off with Taurus. Okay, Taurus season is not yet, because my Aries got to come first. Okay. So we got some right here. And we're going to take some over here. So opportunity going to strike for a Taurus, where you hell bent on destruction, my Taurus sign, but you knowledgeable. So maybe some kind of way you want to put your name on a slot, on a job, on a lottery ticket, or you're going to do something negative and make it happen. But if you go with that person, Taurus, whoever it is, clarify and go with that person and make the choice to go, you're going to have problems, Taurus sign. Because there's no coming back from whatever that place is. So if you want to rob somebody, I got an XO card right here. If you want to rob somebody, murder somebody in the process, where's a witness, bank robbery, steal somebody's lottery winnings or whatever it may be, but it's negative, right? You might hear somebody that say, can you help me, Taurus? And you go along with that person and you wind up having a bunch of trouble because somebody gonna want you to go somewhere, but you shouldn't go. Somebody who might say, Taurus, can you help me? And you feel like you want to go along with the person, right? But you got to see your potential, Taurus. And God want to know how much would it take for you to have a stable mind, right? Because somebody, this is laying down beside somebody for money, but it could be a job, diapering your problems. Let's just flow. I hear that song. My grandson says by Keisha Cole. Dad, I don't even know everything she's saying. Let me see. Dad, let me see if I can get. What is she saying? I don't know if she's singing. I think she said something about kissing or something. I can't even remember. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. I just like the beat of it. I really don't know what she's saying. I would have to actually listen to it good. I don't think she's saying she didn't know what she was thinking. I think she's saying something about kissing or something about whatever she's saying. I don't know what she's saying. I would have to listen to it. The beat jumps out at me, and that's what mainly what I heard with the song today. Or anytime I hear it, I don't really listen to the words or that. But you can't be saying you didn't know anything towards it. Could be something because we got somebody who want to lay down beside somebody for money, so it could be a female, my Taurus sign. But don't go with her because she might take you on a kitty cat mission, my Taurus sign. Don't say you didn't know, Taurus. I'm telling you ahead of time. So if you got some cash, you might be stripped of it, especially if you won the lottery, if you won the slots. Get my drift. Okay, we have right here that for all eyes to see, you're going to tell this person going to tell, or somebody going to tell somebody that you're gay or you get married or anything like that, because somebody going on a kitty cat mission against the Taurus sign. Conscious thinker. Spilling it will only help you. You need to go home, or whoever you hook to, you need to go home and look for work, because somebody wants you to think about something, but you heard it before. So we have right here that thoughts gonna be swirling at the duplex. So somebody acting like they love Taurus, but somebody gonna be paying for their actions, or somebody want to make you pay, because somebody wants joint custody, wants you to make that choice, choose and chance it, Taurus, and go with me, Taurus, right? You need to learn to fight your battles, because you said okay. But you was wondering if you could trust this person. So this person was looking at you to see if you was a wildcat or a go-getter, a loose lady or a go-getter in business, because it might be somebody who get married or somebody who gay, but whoever it is wants you to go to a place that's unfamiliar to you. It's unfamiliar to you, but you like whoever this is. It's unfamiliar to you, the place that the person want to take you to, but this is usually a negative place. You usually don't come back from it. I don't know. I think I said the XO card a little bit earlier. So the XO card in this storyline just simply mean the person is going to murder somebody, right? In this storyline, right? So here we have right here, if somebody energy seeking. If you love black, this is a racist card in this storyline. But somebody need to say they're sorry. Or an insane apology, because it was hard for somebody to show somebody love or good. And it's going to be clarified, because somebody needs to choose themselves first. Number 2, somebody wanted to get to the Milky Way, a female. But this time around, somebody is going to jail, because here we have again, somebody have a lot of money and wanted somebody to take off all their clothes, right? Because this person want to feel the moisture of what this took from the person. So we have somebody that's in the spirit of man. Should somebody prosecute? Should you prosecute, or somebody prosecute? Because you the star and you the light in era of living that's unique. So somebody was by a park or by some kind of greenery fussing, because somebody was a wanderer who wanted sensitivity, but somebody was treating somebody like trash, like it was nothing, harshly. Are we true friends? No. Somebody felt somebody was done and was chipping away at somebody, that was a pioneer. So we have right here that somebody wants somebody to lay down beside the person for money. Right? Somebody was going to change and chance it all. Because somebody looked at somebody as weak back. Somebody needed to never stop wanting the best out of love. And needed to love him or herself because somebody was covering up things, not seeing what they needed to see. And letting out the emotions, because it was a mastermind that created a shockwave. Because somebody was wanted, yeah, this one. Okay, I'm trying to end it. I think some kind of way, Taurus, some kind of way, somebody getting somebody or want to get somebody to go to a place. It don't have to be a hotel, but go to some place. A female, for instance, or a male, whichever one. But we got a man that's in the spirit, so a man is killed or a man getting killed. Because I heard myself say the Exile card. Apology is old, though, too. So it don't have to be racist in this one. It could be racist. People are different races, or we just got black and black. And the racist is just because somebody think they better than the other, and they call each other the N-word. And we just tell it like it is, okay? So we have right here that, or we got somebody of different races. So the first card, going off the first card, somebody is gay maybe. And some lady is going to go with him to a hotel or go somewhere, lay down beside him, or try to get his money out of him, anything like that maybe. And then she might have some other man come in and, you know, kill a person and rob a person, anything like that. That's what it's looking like. Because we got a person in the spirit. We got somebody if they're gay or getting married. Or we got somebody who actually getting married. And whoever the person is getting married, messing around with somebody. Right? And he gonna try to get rid of the person that he messing around with. Because he don't want his wife to know. Or his wife to be to know. The person he messing around with might be a lady that don't have any money. She like a wanderer. A loose lady right here with this card. Want to throw her a couple bucks or whatever, but then you want to get rid of her also. So we can take it that way, or we can just take it as a lady that is trying to get a man somewhere, and then she gonna have somebody else come in and rob him, but not just rob him, murder him. Somebody who might have won the lottery or won the slots, anything like that, or even just work money. Get what I'm saying? Okay, because it was a mastermind. Whoops. Because they was looking at the person is, you might go fortune because the person got money. So this person was covering all this person's bases. Because something was plain and simple. Okay? Trying to figure out how to fix things while chilling. Right? But this person need to learn all the lessons and being to express the spirituality in this person. Because God says no growth comes from the same sex. Your choices are your own. So we have right here that somebody was saddled down at the fortress, a place they couldn't get out of. So this person went with this person somewhere and then got stuck and was saddled down in there because somebody came in and pretty much robbed the person and murdered the person. So the person is saddled down at the fortress, stuck. Because it was a book of lies. This person was feeling protected. Because this person trusted who the person went with. Person need to check the person's mind to be secure, because we have that a female, her father was abusive, or she just didn't know her father, or he just didn't protect her. She is dealing with a trailblazer. She wanted jointness from. She is trying to laugh at the oldies with the person, or might just had on some kind of music or whatever's going on here. So the lady felt like a score loser, or some man that she is connected to felt like a score loser and was thinking about the old times. Right? So we could have a man who messing around, who's getting married, and he messing around, and he want to take a lady that he know to a hotel or take her somewhere, and he want to get rid of her because he get ready to get married. Or we have a lady who trying to set up a man where she going to the hotel or going somewhere with a man, and then she gonna have him set up, have him killed because he the good fortune. He got money from lottery ticket to slots to his paycheck or whatever money he got. Or we have a man who his woman and went to somebody else's period some kind of way, and he feel like a score loser himself, and he thinking about the old times. He been distant from his woman and he want her back, so he want to get rid of her, or he want to get rid of the new man she got, anything like that. So we have this one. This person felt left out in the cold, might like the color coral or live by coral. So we're dealing with jobs, a restaurant, jobs, agencies, any kind of places like that. Okay, so somebody gonna come after somebody straight like a lion, walking all over the person, gathering up information about this person, right? Somebody a foreigner in a beautiful state. Right. Number 8, number 5, number 3. Somebody was down in the other because a person was copping. Somebody could take drugs, or somebody just was begging for money from another. And something was seeping through. For somebody like style, like having fun, maybe dressing nice or whatever. So we have, it's evident, it's about money. It don't have to be spousal support, non-support, any kind of money. And it is about money because somebody looking at a person is you my good fortune. So somebody winning a lottery, winning a slots, income tax, or whatever kind of money this is, or paycheck money or whatever. Dealing with a bureaucrat that's snorting or taking some type of drug that tried to insult somebody's intelligence here. Somebody wanted to embrace their growth, but whoever it is, maybe by the person winning lottery or any good thing, you know, winning a lottery or winning slots, that's embracing the growth. But then if somebody robbing somebody, they feel like they want to embrace their growth by stealing from another. So life was like a movie for the person who was murdered and robbed because somebody was focused, laser focused on picking on that person. That's the one that they want to rob because somebody had a relapse, right? So somebody was going to be doing something all night, and I feel all night and all day is looking for somebody to rob. And then we have right here that is a ring time call. So I started it off with a merge card and it's ending with a merge card. So we got somebody who Taurus know that might want to come and reach out to get married, want to ask to get married, or we can just say with this ring card, this somebody who already is married, or the person just needs to call and just tell the truth and apologize because you know you did what you did as far as killing somebody or anything like that. Because you heard me say earlier for the Taurus sign, somebody telling you something ahead of time or whatever, and you still determined that you're going to do something. You heard me say that, my Taurus sign. Like if somebody got a truck, I'm hearing what you call the Escalade. I'm trying to say some kind of something. You decide, no, I want that. They say, oh no, that belongs to Big D. I'm throwing a name out there. And you say, I don't care who it belongs to. You want to take your chances. You going over there and you're going to mess with Big D truck. You want to take the rims. You're going to take everything it is. You're going to do what you want to do to what you feel like. Right? They telling you, but you just determined you just going to do it anyway. Let the chips fall away and he may, right? So I feel it's a Taurus, right? Because this is for the Taurus sign. Okay? So let's go to my next one, and that would be my Virgo. Oh, I got my boots. Oh my goodness, my Virgo. That song come on TikTok or whatever so much, it just came in my mind. I got my boots on the floor. I mean, I be hearing that at karaoke. People dancing. Got my boots on the floor. Get what I'm saying? Okay. You might hear a Virgo that be doing that dance. Where my fans at? Let's look at my Virgo. You heard it for the Earth sign Virgo. So what is your time for my Virgo? Let's see. You got my boots on the ground. Okay, let's flow. We got a Virgo that might eat a certain kind of way. You knowledgeable. Just a knowledgeable. I thought I just saw it. Okay. That's supposed to be up there, but okay, you knowledgeable. You might be dealing with some slot stuff. Or you might be dealing with somebody who racist, or dealing with somebody who just think they're better than you. Let's just flow a little bit. Let's see, a leader. Racial abuse, I see that 2 times. Let's just flow. Detention time away. I don't know where you at. We're dealing with no racism. Let's just flow. Let's just flow. We got number 10. Maybe the 10th of April, something might occur from our Virgo. Let's just flow. You don't want no smoke though, Virgo, with this star. It's frozen hard. You want no smoke. I know that much with my Virgo, right? You and your feelings, you want to feel them, right? Deep. You want to go get your feelings. That means you feeling them. Intense madness. You want somebody to bring an emotional love though. Can we really be friends? Nah. Not whoever this is. What it's like to you. So that card right there, what's the cost of a life card is when somebody actually they get ready to kill somebody if they haven't. Get what I'm saying? It's just that intense. But you already heard me say a card, I think, that said that, right? Intense madness. It all go together. So we have right here for the Virgo. You're looking at the structure of it. Nobody's perfect, Virgo. But your ex is not for you. So it could be an ex-neighbor or whoever it is you're having a problem with that might feel like it's justified. Or you might feel it was justified. Taking somebody's life or somebody taking yours. Right? Or whatever's going on here. Looking at things superficial. Around some kind of green leafy foliage. So you got to show that you can build your future. And cheat on your fortune, my Virgo sign. Let's go. You know about it. I can see a money scheme. Okay, if you want to be non-religious, you can be, right? But you're not going to let people dictate your religion or have rules over you. So attempts to find your mother is senseless. So we got a Virgo that want to find your mother. So if you have detention time away, that means you might be locked up, or you might just be in some area where it's racist. I don't know. Let's flow a little bit. You just want somebody who loves you around. So you thought it would be the end of your money problems. You want to bloom into the flower that you feel you are, right? You just live in an abstract way of living, but you was hell-bent on destruction or somebody against you. Unfortunately, you was dealing with a she-bear or a he-bear, somebody who was a certain kind of person that don't take no stuff. Okay, a leader that you stole from, right? So you was taking a person for a joke, or the person was taking you for one. So we have right here that somebody felt like you was a turncoat and gonna pluck you, or you gonna pluck somebody, because unfortunately something didn't smell right to you, my Virgo sign. So could be a Libra sign or a Virgo. I'm talking to the Virgo and you in your own storyline, right? So it says show love like the Virgo though. So live the best life by getting healed for recovery for a brighter future. Okay? You want balanced, or somebody need to get balanced and have a Virgo type of love mindset, right? So we're going to have, you weren't going to let anything stop you from going to a place. Yeah, some place you was going to. You had to see your worth and see that you was worthy, or you felt you was worthy. So you was on a battlefield some kind of way. Wherever is there something ain't smell right, but you went anyway. Then we just talk about that truck you heard me saying. You just went anyway. She know the truth. Some female know about something. She could be your ex. She could be another race, or don't have to be another race. It could just be a ex-job, or ex-neighborhood, or ex-neighbor. All them people are trouble at times, Virgo. Let's just flow. You're seeing everything in it, or you needed to see everything in it and gain much hope in it all. So here it is. Death is the last result for a Virgo out there, right? Because tension was gone, right? So right here, you wanted to invest and able to gain, so you went somewhere to gain, I guess, wherever you went at. You thought it would be the end of your money problems with that second card up there I have. It's nice to want to help at home, but in some cases it won't work, so you went somewhere else, in another neighborhood or wherever you went to make some money, work somewhere. So let's just float for the Virgo. So we have no more base conditions as far as growing money, so you're just going to go grow money wherever. That's winter time though. For a keep's sake, you was holding on to a dormant behavior though, the Virgo sign. You needed to bend a little and gently close the door on it, whatever it is. I don't see no drugs, so I don't know what kind of job. It's a money scheme because it's in my hand. It just got to come out. I saw it when I was shuffling. So you're just keeping your mouth shut about a guy who is unhealthy. So you might be a female Virgo, and well, you might not be, right? So let's explore a little bit because we got 2 she's here so far. So she bear, and we got she knows the truth. So let's just flow. Somebody was asking you, was you available? And you said, yeah, I'm sure I'm available. So somebody had lots of life to live and have a lot of potential, but something was being forced to happen. We got numbers 1373. You need to look around the corners, right, at any details and flaws of where you was at, and just taste what was on your plate and throw away the scraps. Don't deal with other people's problems. So you might have a rug that's designed, or this person, the person who got killed, the person who killed the person, or you. Seems like it's 3 people at least. So we have right here somebody facilitated something, but you shouldn't have went. Somewhere to grow money. A money scheme right here. This is the money scheme card. You should have told this person you wanted out. June was the last resort, God saying right here. There's a recovery for a brighter recovery. There's a countdown to recovery for, I guess, your family members. Because we have right here temperatures was rising, right, in all of us, but you need to learn how to control it, Virgo. Your life is your own. Don't force it on me. So some kind of way somebody was racist, seem like. That's all I can see so far is racist, and like it's racism. I mean, let me see. Did somebody rob anybody? Seems like it's racist. Wait a minute. This is, oh yeah, somebody stole from somebody over here. So that could actually be a leader stole a person's life, because when you are murdered, your life is stolen. So it can go that way, or it could just be that it was a theft, right? So we have, it's going to be Shannon talking in a support group, in a funeral home, at the courthouse, a funeral home, at a meeting, at a job, or whatever this is. They had some kind of structure. How to control things the best way you can is to have structure. So it wasn't no structure, because somebody was observing to see if somebody was promiscuous, and it could be as far as in romance, or in fighting, or running off at the mouth, or meeting new friends, or whatever. So we have this card here. Somebody eat a certain kind of way. Somebody's name could be Paul, John, or just eat a certain kind of way. A male though, right? So maybe you work at a restaurant somewhere where it's food at, or anything like that, or the person who did the killing eat a certain kind of way, the person who was killed eat a certain kind of way, or some female eat a certain kind of way. So we got an X on the table. So the X is whoever, ex-boss, ex-neighbor, ex-lover, your cousin you ain't talking to no more, whoever this X is. The X can be any person. It don't just have to be a man or a woman. Love interest, right? So let's just go this way. So this for my Virgo. So the next one is my Cappy. Hi, Cappy. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see what the Capricorn is. Do something for my Capricorn. Might be dealing with an Aries. Cappy. Juanita. Where was the Chamber of Chaos? Let me see, when is it? Let me see. Is it my Aries season? Wait. I think it's, let me see, what's the date? The date is the 22nd. I think it's my Aries season. Hey Aries. I think it's Aries. I think it's my Aries season right now. today. I think it starts at hi Aries. If anyone looking at me, hi Aries. Happy birthday to my Aries. My daughter Aries. Happy birthday to the Aries. One of them anyway. We're dealing with the Leo. My daughter Leo. My other daughter Aries. We got like some different signs going on here, but it's the Aries sign. I think it's Aries, right? And you know I'm the air sign. Got all them different elements mending together. We get along really good. So I do know that air signs and fire signs can get along in, you know, it all depends, I guess, on the people. Okay. Okay, let's just see. This is for my, Kathy, though. You entwined in some gossip, my Kathy. Okay, let's just go. Let's just see for my Capricorn. Okay, somebody hateful is in their genetics. If it's not racism, it's just, they just nasty and mean. Whatever's going on, or thieves or whatever, it's something bad about them, whatever it is. It can even be a sickness, but I usually don't make it a sickness because it say hateful on here. Okay, you gorgeous though. You're going to accept any money given to you or somebody wants you to accept it, right? Because you're going to go full force and grow your business. So somebody might want you to accept any money given to you to grow your business, Kathy. You entwined in gossip, maybe people around town talking about it or whatever, but you dealing with a dusty, or somebody might be saying you want, right? That need to come up to par, and you're going to begin and just go ahead, right? But you're supposed to just rely only on a Cappy to elevate yourself, Capricorn, because whoever this is might want to know what you want to do about it, or maybe is you talking to somebody as far as you being entwined in some kind of business. I said it wrong. You entwined in some kind of gossip. Somebody mouthy about it, maybe in your business, talking about they heard about it, this and that, and you might be saying, well, let's say what you gonna do about it, because it's seed time, and that's a sure thing for the Cappy. Okay, might be at least 2 people running off at the mouth, Capricorn, because help is a minute away, and maybe somebody is your help that want to offer you some money, whoever it might be, because it's been like a chokehold since September on your money, on everything, where you couldn't get nowhere maybe, because you see it now that you got somebody who didn't want you to grow, didn't want you to prosper, or whatever's going on here with my Cappy right here. Want things to stay the same, where you don't grow, where you don't elevate, or we dealing with somebody who's racist, because we got the second card, that's a racist card. So we have right here that see, we got grow again. You heard me just say, okay, we grow like plants, and you need to grow, my Cappy. It's time to start settling, right? Because you're going to soar for wealth, or you're dealing with somebody who's like that. So we have right here that this person treats you ugly as stink, but you're an earth angel, whoever I'm talking to, and you got to speak to the millions, my Capricorn son. So if you don't have a car, you're dealing with somebody who got a car, who going to be looking for their money and their keys. So we have somebody that's going to come your way with some flip words if they haven't already. Slick, sly, you know what that means. Slick out the mouth, my Cappy. Might be at work. It's a work card. This person got to find other ways to pleasure this person's self, because you got to stay on your path, my Cappy, because this competition at work or your community or your family or whoever this gossip is coming from, I'll love you forever. So you'll love somebody or care about somebody, but you got to be bold and brave in this, and you might have to get away from whoever this is, Cappy, and just do your own thing, because daily life makes you make people rethink of things that they need to change and seek in their lives, right? So we have right here that you create the walls of harm and safe, my Capricorn. When you in fusses with people, you got to get away, Cappy, because it can turn into a disaster. Get what I'm saying? Arguments and you just being there in fights and fussing. See? Because here's the funeral parlor. So you got to get away. They back to back. So when you hear the brass loved one telling you, you better get away. Because you turn on the switches and keep them on when you're fussing with people. But then when you're in somebody's space and they trying to harm you and you won't get away, you part of that. Get what God's saying. And here's the funeral parlor coming behind it. And the funeral parlor is a place to house bodies when you don't treat out the jewel it is. You feel you are not a jewel when you keep fussing, wanting to be the big man or the big woman like people do, and they end up at a place like this. Or they end up in treatment, but I don't see no drug cards. So that's a real funeral parlor. You want a peace treaty or checkmate. That's what you need to be doing, because you're going to be on that battlefield with somebody, white life. So white life actually is a white person. And the second card is a racist card, I told you. So it could be an actual white person you got problems with at work, your neighborhood, or whoever this is. If it's racism, it's really bad. It's like you're dealing with a KKK person. That's how bad that card is if it's racist, okay? But we got you on the battlefield with white life. Since that came out, I feel it is racist, right? Terrible. So you are in limbo right here because some kind of way you got to make a move, maybe from a job, if not a job, a neighborhood, or wherever you at. Here it is. I'm beautiful. I must get past this, because this person is, I don't see no cards where nobody raped you or anything like that. We got competition in business is cruddy. That's a job card. So you at some kind of job, if not a job, a neighborhood where it's a disaster. And you are beautiful. And you are made to look like you ugly, but you beautiful. Right? Whoever you are, right? But don't end up in a funeral parlor fussing with this person, because that's where that person want to put you at. Because this card's sitting here. And it ain't sitting here for nothing. Because God put it in the front of it. You create the walls of harm and safe for you. You want to sit there and fuss at that person and keep fussing until they pull out a gun or a knife? Or you going to walk away and get away from that? Sometimes you got to walk away from issues, my Cappy. Don't be the big man or big woman and hear the last word. Right? Let the cops handle those tough guys or tough females, right? That don't mean you're a chump. That just means that you're a smart person. Get what I'm saying? Because that means you value your life. Because when you don't value your life, you let somebody kill you. Right? That means you don't value your life. To value your life is to save your life. Any means necessary. You got to walk away, walk away. That person, let the person think that they did this and they did that and you scared. They can think all they want. You know you still breathing, right? Okay? You're a people pleaser. God said you got to cut the cord on anything ungodly, fussing with whoever these people is, because here's a box card. You want to end up in this box, right? Because we got a funeral parlor right here. You better cut the cord on whoever this is you fussing with over here, right? Because I don't see no theft or anything. I don't see no drugs, so it's a job. You in some kind of gossip about making money, but I still don't see no kind of prostitution card or drugs. So to me it's just a job. It seems like whatever kind of job, but you in a racist area or some kind of way, or racist boss or whatever this is. Yeah. So we have right here, or you're going to be in jail. Because the person will have it where you wind up being in jail because you do something to the person. Right? You got to step into your kingship or queenship and stay there. Don't let nobody take you off your throne. Okay? So you fulfilling your copyright, trying to have a decent business, soaring for wealth. Follow me? So we got people who jealous out here, Cappy. Let them be jealous. Do your thing. Right? So you want to know how long it's going to be with a female, or some female want to know how long it's going to be with you. Because maybe whoever she is, she trying to make it where you get fired, or make it where you don't do business no more, feeding you a bunch of racial slurs, or it's somebody in the neighborhood or whatever, because this is somebody fixated on your sexuality now. Right? So if we turn that around and take it away from racism, and put it with you gay. I can put it with you gay, because people have hatred for people who gay. Get what I'm saying? Even I don't see no gay cards. I don't see none. But I can. Discrimination is discrimination, because I see the sexuality card. So somebody might got a problem with you gay. Right? Man, woman, or whatever you are. Right? Let's just say, we don't know how long it's going to be with a female. You fulfilling your copyright. So we have right here that you want structure for a joyous occasion, right? So somebody, it's going to be a miracle to make somebody a felon. So some kind, if you, because I don't know, you can't become a felon because I guess you racist or whatever, right? But if something happened to you some kind of way, it's probably to be a miracle to get that person put in jail, because that person want to be probably standing ground and all that nonsense, and have a way that person feel this person can just murder you and just go home and sit down and sip some soup. All this kind of nonsense. Let's just flow. Person need to work on a person's problems, but not there. Fussing and carrying on at work, with some job, with racism, or our neighborhood, with neighbors, or whatever this is. Okay, we got Italian. Don't have to be Italian. It just stands for maybe somebody not your race, right? Okay, no more time for life. You don't have no more time for life, right? So we have right here that you're a genius. This person don't even know it, or this person do know it and jealous. Get what I'm saying? Maybe this person takes some kind of pain pills, deal with codeine, or take pain pills, or this person want to cause pain to you or put you in pain or anything like that, but don't fall for it. Person jealous. Person have you in jail and try to get you in trouble. You sometimes people, you gotta look at things and stop falling for the bait. Don't let people get you in trouble, because they trying to get you in trouble. Because the mission is to stop you from doing what you're doing that's great. Get what I'm saying? It's my Cappy, right? I talk to my Cappy. My Cappy, come on, don't fall for the bait, my Cappy. Keep your life, Capricorn, and don't fall for the bait. Don't let nobody get you locked up, or don't let somebody take your life away. I don't care how racist the person is. I don't care. That's all. It just shows that the person's jealous of you. Evidently, there's something good about you. Person racist against you. There must be something good about you. When people jealous of people, Capricorn, that means it's something that you got that they don't have, and they wish they had it. Get what I just said? Okay, if somebody got a problem with you being gay or whatever, it's something about them deep down. Get my drift, Capricorn? Maybe it's something deep down inside of them, and they scared to let it come out. Get what I'm saying? Don't let that stuff cover up your emotions, make you feel this way and that way about yourself. Just stay being strong, keep being who you are. They're going to have to go work on their problems, but not there, not at work, not in the neighborhood or whatever. Don't bring that stuff to you. They better go get some counseling or whatever they need. Okay, that's for my Cappy.